Hello, friends and lovers. Welcome to Rotwood. This is a brand new co-op action roguelike from the same developers as Don't Starve. It is in early access, so no consoles or anything, and not really any info as to when it's going to come out of early access either, I'm afraid. But we got a really interesting and pretty well polished, especially visually, roguelike on our hands here that we're going to discuss. Let's go over some of the basics here first. Well, I should say that this game is only like $10 right now, which is kind of crazy. It's definitely a bargain, especially for a studio that already has, you know, a repertoire, you could say, with Don't Starve, which is definitely a big favorite, I guess you could call it, in the roguelike community or just in the survival crafting community. I never really looked at Don't Starve as much of a roguelike in that sense. Doesn't really give the same feeling, but I still actually really love the game anyway. So let's talk about what they've made here. This is Rotwood. We are playing solo right now. I've had a good amount of fun playing solo. I did try co-op very briefly. We did try the demo several months ago too, and I had no problem with co-op. I wouldn't say that the game is skewed like, oh, it's way better co-op or solo yet. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I haven't really played quite enough to really say that. I've played for about 90 minutes so far. Let's talk about the basic moveset. You do have a roll. It does give you iframes, meaning you are invulnerable while rolling, so you can like god game it up and just avoid damage by rolling through an enemy or into an enemy, so to speak. But it does have a bit of a cooldown. You know, yeah, it's not too bad though, I gotta say. We took out the spear. I only have one other weapon currently unlocked, which is the hammer. And so there's sort of a combo system where it's a bit of a beat 'em up style, where you have a different moves depending on the button combinations or the order of which you press the button. So this is our basic attack combo right there. Just 3 hits. And then this is the heavy attack. Let's see, how did I do that? Exactly, there we go. So if you combine a couple of light attacks into a heavy attack, then you can either, oh gosh, I can't even figure out how I'm doing it exactly. So I guess you gotta do all 3 of the light, and then you can segue into a big combo with the heavy attack. This is sort of the defensive skill. I think it just kind of like blocks or pushes back enemies. I haven't really found any way to combo that together. There are more buttons than just that. Like with the hammer, there was a combination where if you held down the heavy attack button, then you could kind of swing after a dash, I guess is the best way I can describe it. Sometimes you can hold it down, sometimes it doesn't seem to really matter. But yeah, that's basically the moveset. It's just dodge, roll, attack, in whatever order you want. And you clear the chambers, kill all the enemies, pick up your reward, and you move on from there. Good pacing on the game too, I think. So let's get into the run, shall we? You get to pick up a reward to start ourselves off. Your attacks against enemies with full health deal 25% more damage. When you dodge, gain 40% run speed for 4 seconds. I'll definitely take the damage. We'll be fine, right? We shall be fine, hopefully. Yeah, I've never been one for beat 'em ups in particular. I think like the whole memorizing specific combinations, I guess, was always a bit lost on me. Ooh, I kind of like the dash here though. The dash attack. It's probably dangerous though, right? So just kill all the little enemies. Little cute little dirt shooting mongrels we got going on here or something. Looks like we're making some achievement progress here. All right, we get to pick a door. I wish I could remember what this door means. I think that's the meta currency, so don't necessarily want that. There is gear in the game, and we'll go over the base building stuff after the run's over. Let's head to the right, because this is a power, if I understand it correctly, which is the thing we got in the first chamber. Dash, dash, dash. Okay. So enemies don't necessarily stagger when you hit them, so you're gonna have to be careful. I tried to set up while they were spawning in there. It seems like sometimes they might stagger, sometimes they might not. Don't really love the heavy attack on its own here. Ooh, more damage. Your focus hits have plus 10% critical chance. Focus means you're supposed to hold down the button, but I'm not really finding out how to do that with the spear, to be honest. So I don't know. They kind of let you discover it on your own, the different combinations. They give you a few hints back at the town, but not a whole lot, honestly. When you're attacked, it deals 250 damage back to the attacker. I'm just worried salted wounds won't do anything. Okay, give me this. All right, if we go up, that is currency for the run. It's essentially gold or money, however you want to describe it. We can get another power if we head south here, though. We can upgrade these powers that we've already picked up as well. From what I can understand in my little bit of playtime so far, you kind of go out on missions, and they are runs, and you get to pick up these powers in each run, right? And once you beat the boss, the mission's over, and you can start another mission in a different area, potentially, or the same one at a higher difficulty. Right now, I'm still playing on standard. I've only completed one run. Just figured if we're talking about the game, we'd kind of take it easy. When you take damage, your next attack deals plus 100%. Oh, man. Your attacks against enemies that are knocked down have plus 20% crit chance. Now, you can get powers that are already leveled. See the, like, kind of notches at the bottom there? These both have 2 empty notches, meaning that they're not leveled at all yet. I mean, this kind of synergizes with the other thing that wants me to take damage, but I don't know. Give me the knockdown one, I think. All right, we'll go more power, I suppose. There's a lot of unlockables. Like I was saying, there's a town in between runs where you can build whatever you want, and there's, you know, a lot of customization there, sort of like in a survival crafting game, right? Where you can choose to build your town how you want. Now, the equipment is kind of interesting how they've chosen to do it. Equipment is permanent. It carries over between runs. Like, I have a specific hat that I bought at one point. But to get the equipment, you kind of have to go get it in the middle of a run. Yo, a level 2. Gain 100% max health and healed to full. Oh my. When you use a focus hit to kill an enemy or break something in the environment, heal for 5 health. I mean, I guess I'll take the waffle, because again, the focus hit thing doesn't really make sense to me. Plus 100 max health is, I don't know, it doesn't feel like that much. It's 10%, right? I think like my first run actually went my first attempt at a run in this game actually went kind of rough. But it didn't take long. It's just like by the time the second run came around, this is definitely a slower paced game. You can kind of tell, right? I feel like beat 'em ups tend to have this feel where they're meant to be a bit more methodical, especially on this sort of 3D landscape. It's not super fast paced. We don't have a lot of move speed. We're not dashing and teleporting all over the place, you know? But I do think there is a space for it here. But yeah, this is definitely a slower paced combat system, I think. When you enter a new clearing, gain 25% damage for 30 seconds. Okay, yes. And we're forced to take money up here. Let's go. Now we can hit this bomb, and it will probably kill everything that's in it. Those bombs are pretty good. Oh, the bomb actually hurt me. Oh, I thought we'd be okay. I was wrong. Hey! How'd you do that, buddy? Man, the pink guys attack pretty quick. Whereas the little onions, I don't know what they are. What's this thing, an anteater maybe? Yeah, you can see there's a combo system where we build up a number of hits. I don't know, it's hard to say how important it is at this moment. It just depends on your powers. There's some powers that synergize with having a high combo, as you can imagine. But if you go up, it's a basket symbol. I'm trying to remember what it does. If you go down, you can refill your potion. We do have one potion that'll heal us for, I think, half HP. We don't need to do that, though. We're pretty high HP. I wish I could remember what the basket did. You know what? Let's find out what the basket do. Might be a shop. I don't remember. Oh, right. We get to buy equipment and some other things here. Okay. So we have 149 purple goop at the top left. We also got 12 gems, which is sort of the meta currency. But you can also... you can spend it in the middle of the run here. Although I think all the stuff you buy with it is permanent. So, for instance, we get a new breastplate. Take less damage from rot mini bosses. Damage resistance plus 20%. Willow trunks take less damage from traps. Increase your maximum health. And we can probably look at my current stuff here. I wonder if there's like a set bonus if I get all three. I have like a basic tunic and basic leggings, but I've leveled them up because it was like cheap. essentially. I wonder if I can increase the stats of my equipment here. Ooh, so this is like a weapon thing. Long range focus attacks do more damage, but normal attacks do less. Ah, crap. Launch yourself over an obstacle or enemy to help with positioning. This one appears to be for the hammer. Maybe this is still worth it with the longer range and everything. I guess we're going to try. I wish I could figure out how to do a focus attack exactly. Now, there is a weight system. We're still going to be in medium weight. So now we'll have pole vault instead, apparently. The attack combo appears to be the same. I'm trying to hold down the heavy attack button, but I'm not getting it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to do a focus attack here. If y'all got any info, let me know. I'm trying to utilize the pole vault in some way and see if there's something I can do with that. Not sure. Okay. Anyway, we got 6 gems left. Oh, you can swap it back. It's the same thing, right? It's interesting. It says already owned. Okay. So I could buy the tenderizer too, but maybe we should get a new piece of equipment here. Against the bosses. I'm gonna buy it, but maybe not equip it yet. Purchase. Instead, we'll ship it back home. And I guess we'll do the same thing with the trunks. Purchase, ship it home, and then we can upgrade it before we actually use it. What do we got down here? So we can spend our purple stuff on this. Heals for 3 health when eaten. Leaves behind a banana peel that inflicts knockdown on any target that steps on it. Regain 1 banana for every 1,000 damage dealt. It's a skill. Huh. Strange. When you dodge, run plus 40% run speed for 4 seconds. You can get a power upgrade too. I can't afford this one. So we can upgrade one of the powers we already have. I guess I'll do that. Your attacks against enemies with full health deal plus 25%. We increase that to 50. 500 damage when I get hit. It's not bad, right? 35% crit chance when they're knocked down. Or 35%. I think that's a lot, right? Retaliation. I think that's a lot. And I'm thinking about the boss mostly now and how we can set up for that. And hopefully I don't lose too much health before we get to the boss. And I'm bound to get hit. Trust me. I feel like that's a big number. Get treasure bundle. I'm going to be honest. I'm a little confused by this room. I don't totally understand here. But keep hunting and level up. It gave us some recipes and then some materials for it. I guess you just gain levels and these machines will give you stuff. Okay. That's the best I can guess. It's probably just simple and I'm thinking too hard about it. All right, we got ourselves a mini boss. Whoa. Mangled, don't get hit. Whoa. I'd love to show you co-op, and I can probably find a friend if I try, so if you're interested in seeing it, make sure you let me know. Wah. Stabby stab. A lot of dudes here. Oh, so yeah, he can hit his friends. I didn't think he'd hit me. Just let him hit his friends, it's fine. All right, we're not low enough to where I need to use a potion. Okay, we did okay. All right, we got 2 level 2s here. This thing doesn't have any levels on it. You gain 1% critical chance each time you hit something, resets when you critically hit. I kind of like those effects. When you double tap dodge, summon up to 2 portals to teleport between them. Or when you perfect dodge, gain 2 shield segments. I feel like the shield segments worked well for me in a previous run. So perfect dodge is when you narrowly dodge an attack the last second, leaving a cloud of dust. For shield segments, collect 4 to gain a shield, and a shield, when you take damage, your shield breaks and you take 1 damage instead, so you take significantly less, because enemies hit you for like a couple hundred. How often am I doing a perfect dodge? I don't actually know, but I think that could be quite powerful still. I am curious about the teleportation thing. Yeah, we can still go this way. This will allow us to upgrade a power, and it should be free. What? Sorry, they'll let you do 1 for free. If you have enough money, you can do another. So let's see. We should probably do this one because this would be more expensive since it's going from level 1 to 2. I suppose. Now it's going to be $750. I don't think I'm going to have enough money to do another one. Yeah. Cost $75. We got a question mark, we got a potion, and we got a free power. I'm kind of just curious what the question mark do. Let's check that out, huh? What's up, buddy? How you been? I'll really need this. You should have it. He holds out hand, offering a gift. I'll say thank you. We got a power. Your attacks against enemies with full health are guaranteed to critically hit. Yo, buddy. My friend, my dude. They got an interesting system of how to look at this stuff. Where you hold down select, essentially. Okay, watch out, watch out. So now we're going to be dealing a lot more critical hits. So if we can find... If we find powers that somehow assist with that. I took a small hit there a moment ago. Okay. I love the animations on all the different enemies, I gotta say. And the character. I think that's actually... The visuals are definitely a strong point here. We got meta currency. I'm still gonna skip meta currency just for the sake of seeing new powers and more powers and stuff. That's sort of the fun stuff to get. Okay, that's gonna blow. Okay, let it go. Lovely. Chain reaction here. Whoa. Oh, I did get a perfect dodge there, it looks. So they're not too strict on what's a perfect dodge. So now I have shield, that's why we're glowing blue. So the next piece of damage I'd take would only be for 1, which would be great for that retaliation power that we got, right? Now, if only I had taken that other retaliation power that it made our... Hey! That increased our next attack or whatever. Oh god, there's more. Watch out! Oh my gosh. Did I get hit by that? I don't think so. Woo! Okay, we got a perfect dodge there. When there's only one enemy, it's not too crazy to reliably do that. Oh, I did mess that one up, though. But that's okay. It might almost be a good idea, right? To purposely take the hit a little bit. Excuse me. When you dodge, launch a bomb in a random direction. I think I've had this. I can't remember if the bomb can hurt me, but I remember not liking it. Maybe. I can't remember. I think, yeah. It puts down the purple things and they can hurt you. So I actually kind of hate that, to be honest. So I guess we're just going to take a little bit of move speed. If I'm correct. I mean, it seemed that way. What do you got? I'll upgrade a random power for free. All it will cost you is a slice of your finger. He. Take 250 damage for a random power upgrade. Ugh. Fine. Oh, no, it hits a run speed. Not ideal, I'd say. I should probably potion now, then. Might as well, right? We might be at the boss now. I'm not sure. No, not yet. I don't know what this chamber is going to give us for a reward, then, honestly. Okay, so many onions. We got these green guys. They're the worst. They keep swinging. Whoa! They have a very far range on the last hit of their combo. I don't know why, but I really want to destroy that branch. Oh, that was actually pretty quick. Okay, what do we got here? Once per clearing, when you kill an enemy, it will return to life as a charmed ally. I'm thinking about the boss again, mostly. When you kill an enemy with a focus hit, gain 1 shield segment. No. When you have less than 500 health, you deal 50% more damage. I'm thinking mostly about the boss, therefore Enchantee doesn't sound great. Whereas Cornered Coyote sounds okay. I think we should refill our potion here, I'm gonna say. Plus, this is a chamber style we haven't seen yet. think you can you can drink some of this to get some heals too. So that's not too bad. Okay, I did have enough money. I couldn't actually remember what it costs. That costs 75 tephra, I think, as they call it. Okay. It actually took the run was actually a little bit longer than I remembered or expected, to be honest. I definitely don't think it's too long. Perhaps even too short. That's Hamish, the blacksmith. Who are ye? I'm with the Foxtails. I'm glad you're okay. I remember you now. You were the one that kept screaming as our ship went down. I knew you'd remember me. Well, lucky wee barn ye were. Ah, so he's going to go back to the camp. Yeah, there's a lot for me to uncover here still. So I don't know what the blacksmith is going to do. Possibly let us upgrade weapons or get new weapons or something. Mother treat. All right, let's go. Okay, just make sure we don't get hit. I kind of tried to dodge through that on purpose. Woo! Whoa. It's kind of random how many times they might do the tentacles there, as far as I can tell. All right, we've managed to avoid getting hit a lot. We dropped a bomb. We dropped a couple bombs. I don't even know if they let me perfect dodge through the spikes that they spawn here. Oh, come on. That's always going to be like a little bit of a problem. I dodged too early. Is not knowing if you're on the right... Ah! Too early again. The right plane of existence or whatever you want to call it. Oh, no! Always too early, huh? Oh, so you actually can't hurt the boss while this is happening. Interesting. Oh, damn, they got me. Watch out. Now the boss is no longer invulnerable, but there are some ads around. I don't think I should potion until I know that's over. Okay. Potion has been used. Boss is at about half. I finally got a shield segment. Woo! I haven't used that pole vault move a single time, honestly. So I guess the goal is just to get rid of as many of the annoying ads as possible. I took 1 damage there. But we don't have to kill him. Okay. Oh, no. There's a lot of dudes right now. Woo! Dodged it. Woo! The retaliation damage, I think, killed it at the end there. It was hard, though. Carried by the 750. When our attacks are only hitting for, like, less than 100 each, is pretty good, right? There we go. Give me the core stone. Lovely. So our core stone is just another meta currency we can spend on a machine when we get back. And I'm going to have to try the next difficulty after this, you know. This is a pretty good game. For $10, it's pretty risk-free, personally, in my eyes, you know? Everyone's going to have their own different measurement of what, you know, constitutes a bargain, so to speak. But $10 for, like, what you see, just visually, the presentation, and the setup that we have here, I think it's a pretty good start to early access on the game, you know? Okay, let's go around here. Focus hit. Hit an enemy with the tip of your spear. Oh, that's how you get a focus hit with the spear. You specifically have to hit them with the tip. Is that how this works? There you go. So there's a blue hit. Oh, I didn't realize that. I probably should have read that. I thought it was like the hammer where they want you to sort of charge it up, so to speak. Because with the hammer... Oh, a focus hit is when you hit... Okay, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. A focus hit, I guess, is just particular to the weapon. But yeah, this is a hammer weapon. I guess it kind of depends. Some things are focus hits, some things are not. There might be more than what's even listed, it would appear. Because it says that the drill... Oh, it says hit multiple enemies with a spinning drill. Oh, so that's when it counts as a focus set. I understand. I got a little treat for you when you're ready to claim it. Let me see the masteries. Okay, so I believe we can just kind of collect some stuff here. Oh, maybe not. These are kind of achievements, and we'll get some gems when we're done. Hit enemies with focus set. There we go. Critical hit, we got one. So yeah, complete the achievements and you get some different currencies and rewards here. We do have a core stone, so I think you can turn it in if it'll let me. I'm hitting the right button, but nothing's happening. Huh. Interesting. Maybe because I've already beaten it? I'm not sure. But yeah, I turned in... I thought it was the core stone here. For killing Mother Treek for the first time, and it gave us max health, but I guess I can't do anything else there right now. This is where you swap weapons. They got some test dummies. I don't know what Hamish does. You made it home. Of course I did. But enough of the blithering. The Thorge is up and ready. Can I get new weapon types from you? I'll tell you what, I need core stones. Oh, okay. You bring some core stones to the weapon racks over there, and I'll set you up right. Deal? Deal. So what sort of upgrades do you do? Weapon upgrades only. Hammers, spears, cannons, strikers. Yes, I hammered them all. Your job's soliciting the materials. I'll be handling the rest. So he doesn't do anything, it sounds. So I only have the 2 weapons unlocked, and I can't afford to unlock the leather striker, which is like a baseball, I guess, and the splintered cannon. I mean, wait, if I open up the spear rack, you can look at this stuff kind of, but not really also. So yeah, I don't totally understand there. You can customize your character. This guy is mostly for lore. Here we can look at our equipment and potentially change some stuff. So yeah, we can put on the Rilo chestplate and we can upgrade it. You can either upgrade the defense or the effect level. So the effect would up our damage resistance to mini bosses in particular. I'd probably rather do the general defense, though, first. So if we go to Rilo Trunks, same thing. We take less damage from traps now. The thing is, the basic leggings actually still have more armor than that, it would appear, right? These have 4. The basic leggings actually have 6. So it's a kind of a matter of, what do you prefer? Oh, I can actually up the defense again. Okay, we'll do that then. I suppose we'll be doing that. And I guess some less damage from mini-bosses is pretty good anyway. I was hoping it would be from regular bosses. The plain old bosses. But I think that's all I have to show you around the town for now. And you can start a run up at the top here. There's another zone I haven't actually even visited yet. I guess I want to be upfront. The reviews for this game aren't stellar. They're in like the low 70%. A lot of people don't seem to like some of the changes that were made between the playtest and early access. I think I'm having a good time. I just don't know if it's going to feel repetitive pretty soon, right? I think by the end of that, the 2 runs, I don't know. I like the different powers and upgrades, but at the end of the day, the movesets kind of all end up being the same, I guess. And it feels like I'm just kind of repeating the same moves over and over and over again. And maybe that wouldn't be so bad if the enemies went down faster. I don't know. I don't know how to fix it, to be honest. I don't know how to fix it. I'm not good for these ideas. I can point out what I'm worried about, but that's about it. Let me see. So this is stuff that you can craft here if you're interested. You get a little bounty if you craft it for the first time, if you have the materials for it. So now I can put down a bench. Beautiful. And a chair next to my bench. Beautiful. And we can obviously move stuff around. Can't make any of that stuff. Yeah, now I have 5 gems since I crafted some of those things. But yeah, Rotwood, I like it. There's definitely a ton of promise for the start of an early access game, and I love that they've made it a bargain. I don't know why that intrigues me. I think that this is definitely going to be a game that'll go pretty far and go pretty big as long as the devs stick to it and listen to the feedback from the players. I think they're going to do a good job with it. I mean, it's hard to follow up a game like Don't Starve, but hopefully they use what they learned there and they use the player base that they have to really make something that everyone can enjoy. You know what I mean? But if you want to see co-op, you want to see more of the game, make sure you let me know down in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the deal. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.